who came to my rescue too. So what I'm saying is that yes, it's a nasty place in some areas, but it has a lot of energy and a lot of warmth as well. The judge did get killed. I was attacked. Salim, I think you were there when people came to our house with guns and blades and whatever. They were also arrested later on. What I believe about Pakistan is that there's a certain class in Pakistan and certain institutions in Pakistan who are indeed oppressors. But we have never had, unlike many other countries in our extended region, dictatorships for 20 years or 30 years. The day a dictator has taken over, they have had to confront criticism. And there have been movements for democracy even before I was born. And there will continue to be movements for democracy. There will continue to be movements for human rights, for freedom of expression. And I know so many journalists, for example, which you don't hear about, who actually got publicly flogged during Ziaul-Haq's period because they stood against censorship. So I also see that side of my country and that side of my society, which makes me feel that yes, all is not lost. And is not lost, because I'm a very fortunate woman that I have seen the change right in front of my eyes. I have seen laws change, I have seen mindsets change. There was a time when I was absolutely abused in the Senate saying that I was corrupting the mind of the youth, and that I was corrupting the mind of women, and that honor killing was a tradition, and it was a tradition very close to the heart of Pakistanis. That same Senate passed a law denouncing honor killing. So I think that that was the day I said victory, victory for all of us who fight oppression. It's not without its good days, and congratulations to each other.
Congratulations to you, Asma. You and your sister Hina have represented many of these women who have been struggling for the right to marry a man of their choice. Whether to marry, when to marry, and whom to marry has been an issue that has been highly contested in Pakistan. And most often, as you have said, marriage in Pakistan is a contract between two men, the bridegroom and the bride's father. And you, through your representation of these women who have sought the freedom to marry, and marry a man, a partner of their choice, you have changed the law in Pakistan. So I want you to share with us the story of Saima Waheed, the young woman who is the daughter of one of the most powerful mullahs in Pakistan, who came to your office seeking that right to marry a man whom she chooses, as well as the story of Saima Sawa, the young woman, once again the daughter of a very powerful entrepreneur and a financial powerhouse in Pakistan, who was killed, murdered by her uncle in the presence of her mother, and her father were complicit in her murders. And to this date, the murderers are not in any way held accountable because of the honor crime and the Qisas and the Diyat ordinances in Pakistan.
Well, let me just say that it's very difficult to explain to a foreign audience what the legal system of Pakistan is. It's a bit Anglo-Saxon, it's a bit Islamic, it's a bit traditional, and it's a bit modern. So while you can be forgiven for murder, you will not be forgiven for pickpocketing my iPhone. And that is a contradiction in our criminal justice system. Well, and for years, women have married of their choice. And what is, again, quite strange is that all our folklores, each one of them is about passionate love, which people sing, and how the man who stops the two lovers from meeting is always considered to be the evil man. And yet, when this young woman of 22-year-old